Я бачу навколо каміння і квіти, міста і вокзали, і сонце, і сніг. Я буду чекати, я буду хотіти їх бачити знову.
Привіт, YouTube, це just мама YouTube channel, де я розповідаю свої відверті думки про талановитих музикантів з усього світу, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, шановна публіка, що ви не будете розчаровані з Росією. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу, де ви присвятись, де відкриваєте разом зі мною дивовижних артистів. Now, my next reaction of today, Okеан Ельзи, I'm going home. I believe it's I'm reading it again. So it's dodому. Dodому? Is that how you pronounce it? Dodому. Yeah, so dodому. I'm going home. What can I say about this particular track? Let's see. He has written some stuff in there. Brilliant. The new version of I'm Going Home is dedicated and our sincere gratitude to the sappers who daily risk their lives clearing our country of mines. Join the collection for equipment and transport for 146 sapper groups of the Armed Force of Ukraine for them in our country. He also says, in recent years, many families' words have acquired new meaning for most of us. Turnstiles, cotton, birds, mope, bank alarms, and it is as if usual phrase I'm going home has turned into the greatest desire mantra, a prayer for millions of Ukrainians. So this song, written more than 15 years ago, long and well known, I'm going home, sounds completely different, essentially with pain but with hope, with unwavering faith in our home Ukraine. So he's done this song already, so I'm also have already reacted to this song, but I'm not too sure. Not until I hear it anyway. Unfortunately, he hasn't put any subtitles on, but that's okay. I'll still send Okean Ельзи my reactions. I always do, actually. If you go into my community page, you see how many times they have actually replied back to me on my reactions, and they are absolutely amazing. Once again, thoughts and prayers going out to every individual Ukrainian who has lost, who has suffered, who are also in pain and feeling all these kind of overwhelming combinations because of the horrific events in the country. My thoughts and prayers go out to you and your entire family. And quite rightly, the armed forces are doing such an amazing work. Right, so look, let's go straight into my next reaction of today, shall we? So this is a new version. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music, as well as your support. Can you dig it? So that's how they, with the metal detector and the mines. So that's the SAP. Armed Force.
Що знайшла?
So imagine just going out after the war to a picnic or something, and you want to go into the camping, like what I would do, and then you find a surprise like
Які
that.
веде до Монки?
I believe that's what they call it, surprise.
Мої подальші дії.
Приготувати запал. Приготуватися. Вогонь!
That is freaking scary.
Я бачу навколо каміння і квіти,
She just had a normal
міста
day
і
life.
вокзали, і сонце, і сніг. Я буду чекати,
That's her getting recruited.
я буду
Join the armed
хотіти
forces.
їх бачити знову і знову до них. Я їду додому, до тебе додому, де очі знайомі, завжди нові. Я їду додому, до тебе додому.
This is very moving. It's the last story of one
Які ж вони
person.
довгі, ті ночі і дні.
But she eats, sleeps, and dreams about that.
Рівняйсь! Струнко! Слава
Of knowing what to do. Know what she does will save lives.
А часом буває,
Чашу
що далі не можу піднятися зовсім в полоні оков, але відчуваю невидима сила мене підіймає.
You're singing to the sapphics.
І знову, і знов я їду додому, до тебе додому,
Well, I want to know,
де очі знайомі
is she from the south?
і завжди нові. Я їду додому, до тебе додому, які ж вони довгі, ті ночі дні.
Where's that? She just had that normal life, day to day.
Я їду додому, до тебе додому. Я їду додому, до тебе додому.
That is so courageous.
Які ж вони довгі, ті ночі дні. Я їду додому,
Welcome to LA.
тебе додому, де очі знайомі і завжди нові.
Is that
Я
breakfast around
їду
LA?
додому,
That's her house.
до тебе додому, які ж вони довгі,
Where's
ті
your mum?
ночі і дні, які ж вони довгі.
Where's your mum?
Ті ночі і дні.
Oh, wow. So that was Ocean Elzy with Yayidu Dodomo, which is I'm Going Home. The irony of doing all that hard work and the studying to save lives, to detonate all these missiles, only to come back home to find that out of everybody's houses, a missile struck your home. I don't know what happened to the mother. But just by looking at the frame and everything else, I seem to believe that the mother was in the house at that time. And her being in all that outfit, I believe that she was sent there, reported to find if there was any other mortars, only to discover that, oh my gosh, this is my house, or this is my mother's house. There is so much different kind of levels to this particular music video. Elzy always puts 100% into it. You feel it when he sings. No matter what kind of subject matter he takes upon, you just feel it in his vocals. You feel it in his voice. Every single word, every ounce of the breath, it just trembles. And I remember when I first reacted to Ocean Elzy and how, I would like to say how full of life he was, how they were, you know. And since since February the 14th, you can see the drain is taken upon so many artists and how much they have persevered in carry on being that artist, carry on sending that message through their songs for other people to gather strength, for other people to draw that kind of energy from, to make sure that other people know, their people, the civilians know that they're on the same page as they are. And I want to say, like I said this so many times, hats off to all of the Ukrainian artists who have been waving the flag and sending that message, not only to the Ukrainian people, but to the rest of the world more importantly. I discussed that about the Hardkiss and Tavoci, who have been at the forefront, as well as Jerry Howe, as well as being at the forefront, sending that message around the world. It's the same thing as Kelesh when he sent a message over to America. The Hardkiss. There's so many bands out there. That's Jamila, who've gone over to America and met with the president. There is so many artists that is, that's waving that flag that have been that ambassador. I can never pronounce that word, but you know what I mean. Has been at the forefront of sending that message, whether it be in terms of vocals or in terms of vocals, basically. They've used their talents in the best way that they can in sending out these messages to make sure that you see the things that the media don't want you to see. Make sure that you hear the things that the media doesn't necessarily report on. And I've said this so many times that you have the media news and then you have the artist news. The ones that show you through the visuals and feel it through the lyrical contents. And those are more, I hate to say the word, but indeed they're more reliable than what the media is spreading out. Don't get me wrong, the media is spreading out, there you go, interface, frontline, blah, 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 and then straight off to another news, where the artist lingers on your thoughts. This is what happens. This, and put it in the terms of word where you're not coming away from it so abrasive the way how you would come away from watching it on the news or watching it via the media's report. There's something about when the artist performs their news, it sticks and it resonates for a very long time, much more longer than what indeed is being portrayed on the media. So hats off to each and everyone. I know there is so many artists now that's released a song. Well Boy has just released them, so I'm going to be doing that. Mama Rika's just released a new song as well. Yarminda, she's just released a new song as well. So there is a hell of a lot of new songs and new releases just coming out from Ukraine right about now. And I will hopefully cover them over the weekend. Certainly try and do my best to cover quite a lot over on Saturday. But until then, I salute you. Boom.
До тебе додому, які ж вони довгі, ті ночі і дні, які ж вони довгі, ті ночі і дні.